In this video, I'll be sharing some Suno AI tips and tricks. Now, before I get into the important stuff, I accidentally created a duet in Suno. I usually have a prompt where I type X female or whatever, singing in X style or whatever, and then if I want a male version, I would just delete the word female, but male. I accidentally wrote female male and it spat out a duet. But this gets me into something that I also want to point out, is that these aren't always foolproof, and Suno can very much pick and choose what it feels like doing on certain days. Now, I found this user called Love. You can go and check them out for yourself, and they came up with a much better scheme for duets. And this will also allow me to show you something else, and that is song structure. Your song structure generally needs to look like this, and I will show you one of my lyric sections just to help you get that structure down. But what they did for the duet is they used female in the parts where they want the female to sing, male in the parts where they want the male to sing. So I just thought that was a really cool feature and something that I would have, for some reason, never actually thought to check out myself. So now, throwing duets aside, if you look at the lyrics structure, make sure to put the verse in brackets, then chorus in brackets. So everything that is important to structure, that doesn't need to be said, of course, will fall into a bracket. Descriptive things, descriptions go into brackets. This is going to help Suno understand how you want things structured. You can even add things like whispering or piano solos into the brackets. Another thing that I don't use very often, but asterisks. You can use asterisks to insert ambient or sound effect cues like a crowd cheering out loud or thunder. Again, keep in mind, this does not always work. Another thing to give a try is, if you want things emphasized, write it in caps and add an exclamation mark to it. This one is a bit weird and very finicky, but adding extra letters to things you want elongated, usually vowels. If you want a vowel elongated, add maybe 3 A's or 3 O's. Just don't go wild with this, otherwise you'll just completely confuse the AI. Consider generating in parts. So instead of doing a whole song, which I like to do that way, but anyways, consider doing only the verse and maybe a hook, and then generating verse 2 and then a hook. That works very well for the duet function as well. I would also recommend you use a DAW if you want to seriously get into editing your tracks. I do believe Suno has a studio, but I'm not on the paid version, so I can't really test out how good it is. But you can go and grab yourself something like Cakewalk by BandLab, which is free of charge, and it's a fully functioning DAW, and you'll have all sorts of professional editing tools at your disposal. If you have a specific idea in mind, just make an audio recording of yourself singing it. Whether you sing terrible or whether you sing like Beyonce, that way the AI has an actual reference to work off of and can expand from there. The best thing I can say when working with Suno is try everything. Experiment as much as you possibly can. Try mixing up genres, writing male, female like me. When it comes to styles, guys, be as descriptive as you possibly can. Again, the AI might just decide to ignore half of the things you say, but it might also go much smoother if you are as specific as possible. Also, don't forget to use the advanced options and adjust the weirdness and style influence. And that is about all that I can think of for now. I might have some more in a future video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.